Good evening. You're coming from Tampa Bay regional weather, plus the state of Florida forecast. And we're also going to look in this video, in this series, the question of the week from last Tuesday till this Tuesday. So, with that being said, we're going to get into the forecast. As you can see, down here in Florida, we have some remnants of some little bitty impulses from time to time moving across the state of Florida, and that's going to be with some showers and at times some thunderstorms. But we'll see that a little bit later in the forecast. Also out west, we've got a major snow event going out there, and probably some heavy snows throughout the week in around the general area, and then that low pressure system is going to form up in here, and then eventually it's going to move down into Florida by our next weekend, and that's going to be our next weekend front. Right now it's not looking like a washout by any stretch of the imaginations, but with next weekend with the Grand Prix in St. Petersburg, Florida, we'll be watching that weather forecast closely for our friends down in Florida and here in our Tampa Bay regional weather. I will keep you updated daily on possible the effects of that weather system that probably will come by either late Saturday night into early Sunday morning or mid-afternoon. The computer models are going back and forth in this general area for next weekend. It's still a little bit too far out to make it more precise predictions of what's going to take place. And we got another system out here in the west. So with that being said, we're going to be looking at the computer models throughout the week for Florida, because that is going to be the starting of the racing season, the Indy Series. And like I said, here in Pinellas County, we're going to be looking at St. Petersburg, Florida for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I will probably just have just a special forecast just for Pinellas County for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for next week for the race weekend. So keep it up here with Tampa Bay Regional plus Florida's forecast, the most reliable and accurate forecast with the latest models and latest model runs. This is Sunday afternoon, like you said, scattered out here in Florida. And we got a 990 low pressure system just north. And this is going to be coming down with we've got some heavy snow right in here in North Dakota. So in North Dakota, probably in South Dakota, you'll see here in a little bit, they'll have watches and warnings, winter storm watches and warnings. And I think there were some blizzard warnings for this particular storm system. Everything else looks like some sunshine and high pressure. We got a low trailing off of this front, low going out to the eastern seaboard, and over here in California we got another low coming into the Washington State, Oregon area and down into Northern California. This is Sunday afternoon. This is what I'm talking about. This is the blizzard warnings, the winter storm watches. Look at this, all out west. That was all that uncivil weather. We got winter storm warnings in Missouri, Iowa. We got wind advisories in North Dakota. We got red flag warnings out here. We got blizzard warnings out here. We got flood warnings out here. All kinds of winter watches and winter advisory, high wind warnings. This whole area out west, as we've seen on that map just a few minutes ago, we got all kinds of stuff. And we got a lot of dense fog down here all the way into the northwest part of Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. So, and a little bit into the western part of Texas. The rest of the states are pretty good, and there's the flood warnings in these few counties in Virginia and South Carolina. Now this is our future radar, and I'm showing the state of Florida. And as you can see in the state of Florida, we're going to have scattered. And you're going to see I changed the forecast just a little bit. I bumped down the percentages in our Tampa Bay regional weather, but we'll see that here in a few seconds. And the winds are going to be generally from the south, southeast, southwest, and then eventually to the north, northwest, and then eventually to the northeast and east. This is going out at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. As you can see in the state of Florida, we're scattered, and then a lot scattered out here in the Gulf. This is Sunday evening, and the concentration of rain is mostly in east and southeast Florida. So in Palm Bay, Port St. Lucie, and West Palm Beach, you're looking at rain probably, you're probably looking about an inch and a half, and more widespread. So that would probably be between 70 and 80% chance of rain there. 30, 40 north of Tampa, so 40, 50 in this general area in our Tampa Bay regional weather. Up and around Tallahassee, you're looking at probably about 20, 30, maybe even 40% in that darker green area of rain. This is for Sunday evening. This is I'm going out in our temperatures for Sunday morning. If you're heading to church or activities or anything that you want to do, but this is going out in the temperatures. So we're going to start out here. Pensacola Heights, you're at 64. Pomona City, 62. Tallahassee at 60. Gainesville, you're coming in at 63, and Jacksonville 64. So you're looking low to mid 60s, northwest, north, and northeast Florida. Coming in central east and central west Florida would be Tampa at 66 and Sarasota at 66. Orlando at 67, Palm Bay at 65, and Daytona at 65. So you're looking mid to upper 60s in central west and central east. In the southwest and southeast of Florida, with Cape Coral, you're coming in at 67 degrees. Port St. Lucie, you're coming in at 69. West Palm at 72. In Miami, a warm overnight at 74 degrees. So that's going to be the warmest for the overnight lows. So you're going, looks like at 60 all the way down to 74. So that's a big difference. So you can see where the front is lining closely, where the front is right here, and it's wobbling back and forth as a cold front, and then a warm front, and then a cold front, and then a warm front. So right now I think it's just north of us as a stationary front. This is our afternoon highs. This is at 4 o'clock. But Miami, you're not going to warm up that much over from your overnight low at 78 degrees. West Palm Beach 77, and Port St. Lucie at 77. Cape Coral at 78. So it's going to be warm there, but they're not going to go a little bit higher than their their overnight lows. In central west and central east, you're looking at Sarasota at 79, Tampa at 79, Palm Bay at 75, Orlando 83. So looks like Orlando's going to get the warmest spot of the day tomorrow, and Daytona at 70. So west central and central east, central Florida, looks like Orlando gets the high for that part of it. Now we're going to go northwest and north and then northeast Florida. We're going to start out the northwest at East Pensacola Heights at 66, Pomona City at 70, Tallahassee at 78, Gainesville at 78, and Jacksonville at 75. So it looks like the north and the northwest and the northeast, looks like Tallahassee and Gainesville are getting tied for the afternoon high. So we're all going to be 70 or higher, except for Pensacola Heights. They're only going to be at 66 degrees. Now coming into Sunday evening, Pensacola Heights still at 66 degrees, Panama City at 66, Tallahassee at 69, and Jacksonville at 67, and Gainesville at 70. So mid to upper 60s to lower 70s. In Tampa and Sarasota, you're coming at 74, Orlando at 73, Daytona 67, and Palm Bay at 68. So mid, upper 60s to lower 70s. Cape Coral at 72, Port St. Lucie at 69, West Palm Beach at 75, and Miami at 76 degrees. Okay, now this is our new graphic, and it got cut off over here. Ooh, I did. That's our new graphic, and that says March the 3rd, Sunday, Tampa Bay regional weather. And this is for Manatee County. In the morning, you're looking at 50% chance of rain. That may be scaled down to a little more, probably about 40%. In the afternoon, at 68 degrees in Manatee County, and then 77 for the afternoon high, and 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And in the evening, 20% chance of rain at 67 degrees. And our thunderstorm outlook looks like isolated, with that going down to 30%. That's in the Manatee County area. This is our Pinellas County. In the morning, you're coming in at 68 degrees with 50% chance of rain. Like I said, that's probably going to go down to about 40% chance of rain in the morning. You're looking at a high of 77 degrees with 30% chance of afternoon storms, and 66 with a 30% chance of rain in the evening. We're going to call that isolated. So 30% is the same as isolated. 20 and 30%, I would say isolated. Not all the areas in Pinellas County are going to see the rain. And you're going to have the winds mainly from the light from the southwest at 5 miles an hour. And this is for Sunday, March the 3rd. This is Hillsborough County. You're looking at a morning low of 68 degrees, 30% chance of rain. In the morning, 77 for the high, and 40% in the afternoon. Like I said, between 30 and 40%. So this is in Hillsborough County. So 30 to 40% of the area may see an isolated thunderstorm. And you're going to have a low of 67 degrees with 20% chance of rain in the evening at 67 degrees. And you're going to have the winds mainly from the light from the southeast at 4 miles an hour. So all the areas are going to have light winds tomorrow. So we're not going to have any gusty winds tomorrow. Now this is Pasco County. Pasco County in the morning, you're going to see it 68 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. You're going to have a high of 75 in the afternoon with a 50% chance of rain and possibly even some thunderstorms. So with 50%, we have to make 50% of the area may have some scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon tomorrow. And then as we come toward the evening, around 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, we're going to have 66 degrees with a 50% chance of rain still. But some of this might be bumped down because the later computer models are coming in and they're bringing the rain chance down slightly for tomorrow. And the winds are light from the northeast at 5 miles an hour. This is the updated model here. This is in the morning and this is in the afternoon. And as you can see, in the morning, when we first thought we want to have a wide range of a complex of just a cluster of thunderstorms in the Tampa Bay regional area, which would have covered Tampa and Sarasota. But now it shows more scattered. That's why we brought the rain chances down. The more concentrated rain early in the morning is going to be around Daytona Beach and just north of Orlando and north of Palm Bay, and then out to the east. This is probably the complex that we had today that moved across the state. Now in the afternoon, it's going to be even more scattered. That's why we called it more isolated. As you can see, just pockets here and there of thunderstorms and rain showers. Palm Bay, a pocket of possible thunderstorms. Orlando, a pocket of thunderstorms. And as later in the afternoon, this area might grow because the sea breeze may interact with some of the upper level energy in this general area here, and we got scattered thunderstorms out to the west of Florida. Now, you remember what we talked about, the question of the week? The question of the week, and the question of the week for last Tuesday going into this Tuesday, that is March the 5th, 2024, this is the new question of the week. And we're going to go over that again, so I keep reminding you, so you can hit in the comment section, make sure you hit it there, make sure you hit a subscribe or a like button, and tell your friends about this, because I'd like to get more of my viewers involved and possibly them giving me some questions so I could answer, and so I could reveal the answer for the following Tuesday. Okay, here's the question of the week. More men than women die from lightning each year in the United States. And under that possibility, there's two answers. Either true or false. And please comment in the comment section in the YouTube channel. Please make the comments for me. That would be appreciated. And from time to time, I'm going to have weather history, weather trivia, besides the weather questions. And then we're going to have, from time to time, we're going to have weather lessons 101 with Tampa Bay Regional Weather Forecaster Jeff. All right, this is Saturday, March the 2nd, 2024. Your Tampa Bay Regional Weather Center recap. This morning we had a low of 64 degrees and your afternoon high was 76 degrees. With all that cloud cover, we still had 76 degrees. And we had no rain. This picture that you see in the background here, I took that picture myself, and I thought that was a good view to have this background so we could look at the weather stuff that we got going on. Like I said, I'm your forecaster, Jeffrey A. Gentry. I want to thank you for tuning in to Tampa Bay Regional Weather. I'll see you tomorrow night. It might be kind of late, and it might be just a short version tomorrow night because I got some birthdays this weekend, and we got some birthday parties tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to be a little bit busy, but that's all right. We'll do just a shortened version of it, but I will keep you updated for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in St. Petersburg, Florida for the Indy Car Series and Indy Grand Prix for Sunday's forecast for the Sunday's race. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Tampa Bay Regional Weather. That's all for now. Have a good night, and I want to say God bless and have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one.